Hello everybody and welcome back to the final level of Sonic Generations with me, TK. And today, since this part is really long because it's the final level and I actually had the most difficulty with this level, I have decided to play a game. Oh yeah, and by the way, before I actually start, let me actually talk a little bit about the level. And this is Planet Wisp. And basically, Planet Wisp is from Sonic Colors, which is the most recent Sonic game that came out about 2 years ago. Well, more like a year ago, and some change within the months. But basically, Sonic Colors took place in space, and you had to rescue a bunch of Wisp aliens that were used to create an interstellar amusement park. And my god, do I suck at this game. But basically, the plot is pretty simple. Sonic just goes into space to stop Robotnik and him using the aliens as fuel. And you got to use different powers of the different colors of the aliens, hence Sonic Colors. In either case, yeah, this is one of the longer parts because as you can see, I'm sucking throughout this level. And another thing too is that, in this level, they actually give you some of the abilities that you can use in Sonic Colors, like spikes, for example, as you can see on screen, which is only in the Wii version of the game and not the DS version. Yeah, there was two versions that came out. Now it's the DS version and the Wii version, obviously. There's another power-up within the modern generation, but I'll talk about that when we get to it. But yeah, I like this level. I can understand why they would re-put back in like all the power-ups from Sonic Colors because, I mean, the game just came out like I wouldn't be surprised if it's still running off the same engine. And I think it's the Havoc engine. Let me direct this thing a little lower to my face. There we go. Okay. Now, let's say, well, I can tell this is going to be a long part, and like, I know a lot of people probably just kind of watch long LPs now since we got that unlimited time limit, but I don't like to take advantage of people's time like this. I think this is too long for any video on YouTube, unless you're watching like a television show, because this part is like 22 minutes. So I've decided to have a little bit of fun with this, and by playing a little game. You see, guys, like, whenever I edit one of my videos, I seem to make my edits very seamless. You know, very seamless. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell when, like, I edit out my depths. But the only way that you can tell is by following the time up top, how many coins I have, and how many lives that I have. So, here's the games. But before I tell you how to play the game, you need to be able to qualify. And to qualify, you need to be subscribed to both of my channels, and yeah, I mean both of them, and that's TK, the Little Critic, which is my other channel, which I do my black film reviews on. And yeah, like, I know a lot of people aren't into that, but I guarantee you, I'll make you laugh. I swear to God, just give it a chance and watch like at least 3 of my videos, and then you can unsubscribe afterwards. You just have to be subscribed to that and to this channel, Turtle Kermit. And another qualification is that you have to answer the comment within this video, and I have yet to come up with a question yet, which will be revealed later. So yeah, that's going to give you another incentive to listen to this or watch this video, or at least pay attention to what I say, because I know a lot of you guys just view different tabs when watching LPs, because I sure as hell do. Anyway, the game is simple. Basically, I have 2 edits within this episode. Hear me? 2. Well, within the level. I mean, like, I edit out some of the loading screens, but that's after the level. But within this level, I have edited out one of my deaths in both the Little Sonic levels, which is the classic Sonic's part of the level, and I edited out a death in the modern Sonic level. And basically, I just want you guys to tell me, just write down which time do you see me apply that edit. Basically, like, if I died at, like, I don't know, at 2 minutes and 40 seconds in, which I didn't, put down 2 minutes and 40 seconds. You know? So basically, that's all you gotta do. And the prize is, I will do a let's try. Or basically, you'll give me a game, and I will go out. I'm gonna give you like a list of systems that I own. and I will go out and I will play at least 10 minutes, at least, and I'm meaning the least, because I will probably play even more than just 10 minutes of any game that you choose. It's most likely going to be a Nintendo game, and I hope you guys are Nintendo fans. But yeah, there can be many winners for this contest. All you got to do is put the 2 edits that I make, and I can give you a hint so far, I haven't made the edits yet. Just pay attention to the lives, and like, I'll give you some leg room. Within the 10 seconds of that, you can put what's the times, and if the times are within 10 seconds before or after, like, I can still work with you. And truly, if you want, you just have to leave the comment of my question, which is going to be in the description of the video. Plus, you can leave the question or leave the time that somebody else posts, and just make sure that it's right and make sure that you qualify. And yeah, this can have many winners. Just be sure that whoever you copy, like, don't copy their comment, and make sure that you copy the right time, because it's like when you cheat on a test and you copy off of somebody and they're not even right. But yeah, just to be sure, a little heads up, and here's just like an extra one. This isn't a freebie, but let's just say that it's a little bit close by. Let me say, like, within the next minute or so that I might make an edit. Just might. I don't know. It's so seamless that you won't be able to tell. But yeah, that's the rules. If you guys want to see me do a game that you guys always wanted to see me play with auto-tune and whatnot, well, yeah, just follow the rules, leave a comment to this video, say where the edits are, and be subscribed to both TK the Little Critic, which will be in the bottom, and also be subscribed to my channel and leave a comment. Nice. Okay, back to this level. We're using spikes. By the way, if you missed it, yeah. Yeah, I'm also giving you a freebie on that, but I'm not going to give you the next one. But anyway, about this level. Basically, there's puzzle sections that you got to use using these gears. And you can rev up with the spike power-up, which is, I think, is the purple wisp. I didn't really like the Sonic Color game for Game, or Wii. I was about to call it GameCube. But basically, within each stage, well, not within each stage, but basically most of the wisp had their own gimmicks, which is, you didn't have to use the wisp in the game, which is what was a cool thing about it. That's why I don't like in this section of the game, like, they force you to use the wisp, but this is the only time they ever do make you use the wisp in all of Sonic Generations. But it would have been kind of cool, wouldn't it have been, to have the wisp in Sonic Generations? I don't know, like, as like a purchasable power-up. But I don't know. I haven't really used the wisp all that much when I played Sonic Colors. Which, by the way, I rented. I didn't actually own it. I didn't like that game that much. By rented, I mean I bought it from GameStop, and I kind of abused the 7-day limit. You know, the 7-day limit, like, you get like 7 days to bring back a used game. And that's exactly what I did. I played it for, like, I don't know, 4 days, and then I brought it back. Does that make me a bad person? No, that's not the question. Jesus Christ. It's going to be in the title and the description anyway. Oh, man. But this is probably the worst puzzle yet. And I just spent, like, 5 minutes talking about the damn rules. Basically, this puzzle pretty much having you use every single piece of the gears to create like a different part of the puzzle and to allow you to get on with the next room. But basically, since I suck at this part, it goes really, really slow. But the only one that you need to open up is those 2 parts, because you don't really even need the next part I'm gonna open up. But if you open up all of them, it's gonna have rings that you can grab. But yeah, I'm going really slow. I'm like, Jesus Christ, 10 minutes already, man. Yeah, but yeah, you get a whole bunch of rings to follow up, so I don't know if rings are your thing. Like, in the Sonic Generation games, I mean, not Generation, but in Sonic Colors, like, rings were everything. Those were the ones that gave you the ultimate score. In this game, rings just kind of add on more to your score, which I think is a better compromise, because, you know, rings have more of a, like, a smaller number value than time does. So, like, it should add on, because, like, you can have, like, a low amount of rings and still beat this in the fastest time. So, having rings just add on more to it, so. That's what that you see, like, at the end with the scores and whatnot, you see the little gold bar. See, I'll show you right now. Yay! We beat the Sonic level! Yeah, I know I'm not doing all that much with auto-tune, but you know what? I like having it. Tell me if you don't like it or not. That's not the question either. Shit, I need to stop asking questions. But yeah, you see that little gold bar right above the B? Never mind then. Next level! This is Sonic's, Modern Sonic's original freaking level from Sonic Colors. And Planet Wisp is, my god, gorgeous when you play it in HD. I know I didn't record this game in HD because, well, I don't have an HPA or HPV recorder. And I know everybody has one now, but I'm one of the few people that don't have one. And it's just that, like, I like recording my games. I'm too cheap to buy them, to buy me a really high def. And I like recording my games in low def anyway. Mainly because, like, I don't know, I'm afraid of, like, beautiful quality because, like, my TV can't render all that good anyway. But yeah, I got me an HD cable, and my god, this game looked beautiful in HD. But at this stage, you do not want to use the boost. Basically, ever since, like, the last 3 stages of Modern's eras, like, don't use the boost all that much unless you're, like, on a straightaway section. Because now, like, it's, like, pretty much impossible to use the boost. And when you're on one of these, on the rails, do not use the boost. Definitely do not, because the rails are very small and you gotta switch off of them. And basically, you'll end up dying if you just go too fast. But yeah, I wish, like, the whole level of Planet Wisp was just like this, just like a big green paradise, but no. You had to get that theme of, like, technology versus nature, which is, I mean, like, probably the theme of, what was that, Mother 3? Man, I love freaking Mother 3. I think that's, like, my second favorite Mother game in the Earthbound series. And you know what? I think I'm gonna make this a simple question for all those who like Chugga Conroy and follow my LPs and are just, like, fans of the Earthbound series in general. How many games has the Earthbound series have? Now, if you're a Sonic fan, yeah, no, that's gonna be a really hard question. But you know what? It's not gonna be that hard. All you gotta do is get on Wikipedia and type in Mother game series, Nintendo, or video game series, and then it'll just show. Leave it in the comments. And I know that's gonna be a little bit of a hard question, or maybe I'll choose something else. I don't know. Nah, I'm gonna leave it at that. It's a simple question that anybody can answer. Like I said, all you gotta do is just copy somebody else. I was gonna make it like a different type of question, but you know what? Nah, I wanted to make it a simple one. Yeah, so everybody can, like, have an equal chance of winning. And plus, I really want to see what kind of games you guys are gonna say. So yeah, basically this contest is pretty much, if you leave a comment or just copy somebody's comment and just be subscribed to both of my channels, then yeah, there's no way of losing. So yeah, do what you guys need to do. Anyway, the next segment of this level pretty much is like a launch-based zone, and they're shooting missiles at you everywhere. And basically, the main theme of this level is like the takeover of technology on a very peaceful, nature-filled planet that's full of green stuff. And if you live out in England, man, it's like perfectly green over there, and it just rains. I don't know, I only could go off of what my mother told me about England. I always wanted to go over to the UK to see what it's like. I don't know. I could ask how's that, but I don't want to. Oh crap, this is my favorite part right here. See, I'm all like, oh shit, I don't got any coins, so I run away, and I'm all like, you know what, I bet you I could slide under that. So I wait until that's going back around, and super sexy slide. Yeah. Anyway. Oh man, yep, 20 minutes, and I don't even know where I'm at. I think I'm like at 13 minutes right now. But I guess I could talk about the rocket power-up, which is powered by the orange wisp. And the rocket power-up is used throughout this level only once. Or not once, but like it's one of the few power-ups that you like only need to use like once until like the very, very end. But depending on what path you take, like you will use it a bunch of times. But like my path, I'm like using it like every other second. But really, you only need to use it like during the last part of the level if you like took a different path. Because I've seen somebody do a playthrough of this level, and they, like I've seen them like barely use the freaking rocket. But I don't know, maybe it's just me. See up there, like you can see the different paths basically. But I don't know how to get up there. Don't you hate it like when in Sonic games, like you're like playing and then you see like, oh my gosh, look at all these different paths. How the fuck do I get up there? Like, I hate that. And I could have just rushed through all those enemies, but I was playing it safe and I just homing attacked the fuck out of them. And that's another thing too, like in this level, like his Eggman robos, they're actually got like the little wrenches and stuff. That's like a nice little quirk, you know, to keep the enemies up to theme. I don't know. Speaking of themes, here's another theme within this level, but I'm not gonna do it just yet. But as you can see, there's rails and stuff. Okay. There's also these drills that are annoying as shit, which you can easily avoid, but I'm a reckless game player. Ah, crap, man, I suck at this game! Anyway, if you wait on these guys to come out, then you homing attack them and land them on their pad, you can use them to steer you all the way to the right. Be sure, though, not to be hanging on to them when they crash into the wall, because you will get damaged, like I just did. Anyway, oh, my throat is gonna hurt after this. Good thing, though, like, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning over where I am, but after I get done with this, I'm gonna do a lap while I'm listening to my iPod and writing down my next script and my next episode of Little Critic. And if you guys still haven't watched that series yet, I advise you to. I'm slowly updating like all of the videos off of this channel onto its own channel. Even though I've been having like second thoughts of bringing it back, because like I know a lot of people that just like watching it on this channel. Plus I got like a shitload, a lot more views on this channel. So I mean, like, I could do it if I want to. If I ever just like, I don't know, get really, really bored one day and just decide to put the last 5 episodes that I created on that channel back onto this one. And just leave it at that. Maybe I will. I don't know. But yeah. I could sing, but nah, I don't want to. Singing is for losers. And I love how every time that you can like use the wisp at this game, you can use the wisp whenever like there's not an exclamation point. So you can choose whenever you want to use the whatever you call it, whenever you want. You can choose when to use the wisp whenever you want. It's not like it has to be context sensitive. Yeah, I'll use the Conker's word for that. You guys remember Conker's Bad Fur Day? I watched Nintendo's Capri Suns. I watched his Let's Play of it. I actually liked it. Maybe it's because I just like the game, but I don't know. I think I'll start leaving like little hints when like my time and my lives are gonna change, so you guys can sense where the levels are. Well, here's a hint. Basically, it's gonna happen when I'm using the rocket. So be sure whenever whenever Sonic says rocket, be sure to be looking at the time, okay? So yeah, if you haven't got the first edit, well, go back and just see where it was, because I was pretty much pointing it out the whole time. I was talking over it, but damn. And just be sure to look out until I start using the rocket again. Oh man. By the way, whenever like Sonic says rocket, well, it's not necessarily Sonic saying it, but it's this new voice actor that says, rocket! I don't remember his name. I know it has R somewhere. I think that's his last name, and it starts with an R or his first name. And it's not Ryan Drummond, no. Or Jason Griffith. I actually liked it, Jason Griffith. You guys like Jason Griffith? Maybe that should be my question instead. Do you like Jason Griffith? Then you could just put no. I actually like the Jason Griffith. I gotta save Elise! Sonic the Hedgehog! I don't know. I liked it, Sonic. I hated Sonic X, though. And I guess this is a perfect time to explain why, but it's mainly because they butchered the stories for Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure 1, and they try to compact them in just such a small... Like, those games were epic as shit because they were so big. When you try to compact them down into, like, 3 or 4 episode arcs, it don't work, especially with Chris's case. In, like, the Sonic Adventure 2 arc, he just ends up getting captured and being, like, a damsel in distress. Chris was a terrible fucking character, and he looked like Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Which I plan on getting the new game. I, like, seen the new footage, and I really, really want to get it. But I don't want to buy a 3DS because the 3DS sucks. Seriously, I don't want to. Like, a 3DS is just like a terrible system. Who cares about 3D? It's an overused gimmick. Plus, like, the only 2 games I would probably want to get for it is, what's that game called? Is Kingdom Hearts and Kid Icarus. Which I don't even really want to get Kid Icarus anymore, because I think I'll, like, have fun with it for, like, the first couple of days, and then I get bored of it. It looks like that type of game. It looks like it's fun to look at and fun to play at first, and then after that it gets bored. I'm personally liking Twisted Metal 4, or Twisted Metal 2012 right now. Which is funny because, like, saying that will kind of imply the apocalypse. Oh, shit. By the way, I forgot to mention, at this last part of the level, like, the walls will start coming down. But the convenience is that I had the rocket right there. Bam, bam, bam! Right through, and there's the freaking goal. Oh my gosh, man. This level was just exhausting, but I can't believe I managed to beat it. At least talk through it, that is. See, I need to start, like, having, like, a sidekick. Right now, me and Brad FF7 are, like, doing, a LP of Metal Gear Solid together, but he's been sick lately, so we're at least up to part 4. Hopefully he posted that, but I know we've done more than that, but until then, go subscribe to Brad FF7. I wouldn't make that regulations, but I'm not gonna make you subscribe to somebody that you guys don't really know, so everybody knows me. Even if it isn't, like, the cup of tea of yours. Just know that TK is awesome, and no matter what you subscribe to, is that he's always awesome. So, Sonic!
Dude, there's the emerald!
Now, I find this very, very pointless. There was 7 Chaos Emeralds with 6 boss battles, so I guess they had to add this cutscene. Also, they're using the opening cutscene music. Hooray, we got a red Chaos Emerald. Even though it looks evil, and I thought that was going to be like a plot twist. Anyway, that was the most unnecessary thing I've ever fucking seen. Like, seriously. They should have just had us fight, like, I don't know, another boss. Or, like, the final cutscene to the last boss. Like, he should have just had the cutscene. I don't know, he should have had the chaos.
I'm a freebie! 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 Whee!
What the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, you guys know what to do.
Hey.
Write to me, subscribe to me. Subscribe to TK the Little Critic in the descriptions below. Tell me how many games are in the Earthbound series. And yeah, you will get a free Let's Try of the Week. Many winners can have this prize, so be sure to leave it in the comments, you guys.